went up the road a ways to check an old area that I used to hunt around here, and because of the condition of the road, we decided we weren't going to do that. So we were coming back, and right probably a mile or so from where we got the coyote this morning, there was a road that's got some nice coyote tracks on it, so we decided to come in and give it a try. Just see what happens. Temperatures are still probably below 60, so if he's laying in here, maybe we got a good chance of calling him up. So we're just going to go and give her a try. It's a really nice area to call. Gives you a little bit of elevation, but it's a nice big open bowl to where the sound can cover a lot of area. He all set. I believe in doing what they call a sound scenario. It's rare that I use one sound at a stand. One of my favorite combinations is I'll start off with maybe a fawn in distress. Change it up a little bit. Everybody in the country is blowing a rabbit sound. So change it up a little bit in case your area's been called. Go through it maybe 20, 25 minutes into the call. I might cut loose with just a single howl. So if the coyote's sitting out there, he hears the fawn in distress. And he goes, yeah, okay, somebody's killing a fawn. I'm full, I don't care. And then a little while later, he hears a howl, and it's like, uh-oh, there's somebody new in my neighborhood, and they have food. A lot of times, just that second sound will get him coming your way. There's a little bitty peak all by itself. There's like a little bump, and then a peak. Okay, he was right below that. But see this yellow grass? Okay, he's on this side of the yellow grass. And he will not commit because of the wind direction. And that sagebrush out there is really thick. On coyotes that tend to be a little lazy and sit out there and listen to you, I'll go to a pup in distress sometimes. Just a rapid 2-3 seconds of it. There he is. There he is. Right straight out. There he's going left to right. I see. You see him? He's looking at us. See him look at us? See him? See the white mound? He's coming up to it.
I got it.
So did I. We tried something a little bit different. We were coming back. There was an area that I've called before. We called our first spot this morning, which is actually across the road from us and down about a mile. We got a nice coyote there, male, about a 2-year-old male. And in this area, there was an open cattle gate, and the terrain looked pretty good back here. So when we looked at another area, and I just didn't like the looks of it. The wind wasn't right, and we came back, drove in a little bit on this cattle gate right here, and instantly had coyote tracks in the sandy soil. And the only drawback we had is we had human footprints also, which sometimes could be other callers, but in this particular area, Wyoming, antelope seasons have been open, so it could have been antelope hunters and not necessarily have messed up what the coyotes were doing. And as it turned out, as you heard, I started with some fauna in distress and stuff. We had a short period of time, we had a coyote show himself, but he was really non-committal to coming in. He closed the distance somewhat from about 490 or so, and he came in to about 300, and then we lost track of him for a little while, and all of a sudden he showed up again farther out. And in that situation where you got one that doesn't commit, I've just had really good success over the years with going to a pup in distress. And while he really didn't commit to the call, he did show himself. And we were able to make a shot that's probably about, I'd say it's looking at what I ranged before, it's probably right about 270 or so. So it worked. You know, the old saying is curiosity kills the cat. I'll guarantee you, curiosity kills the coyote. You need to have the patience to wait it out. If you're calling for 12 minutes and you're leaving when the coyote's coming in. So please, if you're going to sit a stand and call off and on for at least an hour. Dan did something to me that I thought was spectacular. He wanted to prove a point. He says most guys that goof up because they overcall and they don't sit long enough. So we were out one morning, probably 8, 9 years ago. We went out, sat up high where we could see the valley. Dan howled twice and put his howler, actually it's a howler just like that, howled twice, put the call in his pocket. 45 minutes later, a pair of coyotes come directly to us, and I shot the male at 100 yards. So to me, that proved a lot. Consequently, I don't call a lot. And I don't think you should do either. Does it work? Does calling constantly work? Yes, it does work on some coyotes, but that would never be my routine. I rather pique their curiosity and have them come find me. And it's successful. Well, here he is. Turned out to be a little farther than 250 yards, like I thought at some point. So this is a nice adult male, and turned out pretty good. He didn't really want to commit too much to the call. Was able to, with a pup distress, was able to get him to show himself again. Wound up giving us a pretty good shot, so we took it. Nice male. Nice western coyote.